Season's greetings from Waynesburg, Pennsylvania. You're watching coverage here on WCTV of the 2022 annual Christmas parade here in Waynesburg, Pennsylvania. I'm Caleb Yager alongside Wynn Napier for this very special event here in Waynesburg, Pennsylvania. The Greene County Chamber of Commerce wishes to thank the following for their efforts and contributions in making this year's parade a success. First of all, the corporate sponsor, West Penn Power, a First Energy company. And here are some of the other contributors for this year's parade.
Waynesburg Borough Street Crew and Manager Brian Cumberledge, Waynesburg Borough and Manager Mike Sims, Waynesburg Borough Police Force and Chief Bill Nichols.
The Greene County Emergency Management and Richard Pollux, Greene County Sheriff's Department and Greene County Sheriff Marcus Sims, the Pennsylvania Department of Transportation.
Gabrielle Yazani, vocalist, R&D Waters Enterprises Incorporated, Rocky Ridge Acres, Fred Kiger.
The County of Greene, Jeff Marshall, First Baptist Church and the Way, First United Methodist Church.
Morgantown Printing and Binding, Jeff and Pam Wright, John Williamson.
Piper Whipkey R&D Water Septic Service, Law Office of Hook and Hook.
Mason Trophy, WAMB Radio, Doug Wilson and Benji Law, The Perfect Arrangement.
David Durbin, Waynesburg Volunteer Fire Department, Chief Jeff Marshall, Waynesburg University Communication Department.
Wayne Hart, Jeff McCracken and Kim Grimes, Janine Henry and Don Chappell, Greene County Industrial Development Corporation.
The Way of First Baptist Church and Jonathan Johnson, and finally, the many volunteers who have contributed to make this year's parade possible. And now before we step off for the parade, we're going to meet the man who is going to be live announcing today's parade, which is Doug Wilson.
Hi, my name is Michael Leith, and I'm joined by Doug Wilson, the announcer for today's parade. Doug, thanks for being here today.
Pleasure is mine. I really appreciate you having me.
So I guess the first question is who are you portraying today?
I portray a first sergeant with the 140th Pennsylvania Volunteers, Company A. The original unit was formed during the American Civil War on the Waynesburg College campus. The unit that we are now is a reenacting unit, and we have done our best to portray the original unit. We've got members from Pennsylvania, Ohio, West Virginia. We even have some retired members that live down in the Carolinas now.
That's very interesting. So now, shifting to the side of the parade things, it's a Christmas parade. The big question is, what do you like the most about Christmas? Or what's some things that you enjoy about the holiday?
What's not to like about Christmas? You've got great music, you've got gifts, you've got food, you've got gifts. You also have parades and TV specials. And did I mention gifts?
The best part. So, you're the announcer of the parade. Is it fair to say that for today, you're the king of Christmas in Greene County?
No. There are so many people that are involved in this parade. I am a very tiny portion of it. I really enjoy the fact that I get to help with this. It gives me an opportunity. Oftentimes when I'm involved with an event on the radio side, I don't get the opportunity to see the event going on. Here, the event literally rolls in front of me. I really enjoy that.
And I'm going to put you on the spot here. Okay. Are there any things you're really excited about in this year's parade?
Oh, absolutely. My buddy Chris is going to be in the parade. Most of you don't know him as Chris. I'm referring to Chris Kringle, Santa Claus. He will be in the parade. He will be the last unit to come through. He will be on a vintage fire truck that it will be provided by the Waynesburg Borough Fire Department. I mean, how do you not like that as part of the closing ceremony for the parade?
Well, that's definitely something to listen to. Thank you, Doug, for joining us. Back to you guys.
Thank you so much for joining us for the WCTV stream of the Waynesburg Christmas Parade. Coming up first in the lineup is Pennsylvania State Police Car and Waynesburg Borough Police Car with Police Chief Bill Nichols. Look at that, Caleb. The police starting the parade. It's pretty cool to see all these people out there on the street. It was weather we weren't really expecting this morning, so to see the sun out, it's really good.
Yeah, absolutely. And following the Pennsylvania State Police car and the Waynesburg Borough Police car is the Greene County Sheriff's Office. The driver today is Zach Howard, the Chief Deputy Sheriff. And the Greene County Sheriff's Office is committed to making Greene County a safer place and are working hard to make sure that the Sheriff's Office is one that Greene County can be proud of.
Coming up next after the Greene County Sheriff's Office is the Color Guard. They are presenting the Color members are presenting the Company A war reenacting unit that portrays a unit that was formed in Greene County in 1862. And I think you can hear them all throughout the parade route, Caleb.
Familiar face, Doug Wilson leading the charge here for the group. And that was the national anthem sung by Gabrielle Yazani of Carmichael's. Gabrielle is a senior at Carmichael's area school district and plans to attend Waynesburg University to obtain a degree in criminal justice, administration, and psychology. She also currently holds a 4.3 GPA, is a member of Big Brothers Big Sisters, the National Honor Society, participates in the marching band, concert band, attends musical theater at the Center for Performing Arts, and attends vocal coaching at Kramer Performing Arts.
Here come the Grand Marshal horse and carriage. In this horse-drawn carriage, Fred Kiger of Rocky Ridge Acres has Miss Rain Day 2022, Isabel Tidrow, the 18-year-old daughter of Teresa and Kenny Tidrow of Jefferson. Isabel is a freshman at California University of PA Penn West, majoring in elementary education. She also is pursuing her cosmetology license. Isabel is a staff member at Fruition in Waynesburg and enjoys fishing and camping in her free time.
Along with in the horse's carriage is the Distinguished Service Award recipients John and Peggy Rock. John and Peggy are longtime residents of Greene County who are recognized with the Distinguished Service Award for their extraordinary commitment and contributions to improving lives of others. Following behind them, the McCracken Legacy Award recipient Hilltop Packs and Hilltop Packs Coffee Company.
Then we have the Veterans Day Parade Grand Marshal Joe Ayersom. Not only did Joe serve his country proudly in the National Guard for 36 years, but also his community. In addition to teaching, he was part of Waynesburg Central High School's wrestling program for 33 years. During that time, Joe coached 5 WPIAL championships teams. He was inducted into both the Washington Green chapter of Pennsylvania Sports Hall of Fame and the Pennsylvania State Wrestling Coaches Hall of Fame. Joe is riding in a 1941 Dodge WC-10 Carryall owned by Melissa and Joel Folman. The 2022 recipient of the Jack McCracken Award for Community Service, presented as part of the annual Rain Day Festival, is Mr. Charles Berryhill. Berryhill had a distinguished career in education, teaching English for 32 years, and also served on the Waynesburg Borough Council for 40 years, many of them as president. He wishes all of you a wonderful holiday season, and walking with Mr. Berryhill is the Special Event Commission and the official Rain Day mascot, Wayne Drop. The Rain Day Festival is Waynesburg claims to fame. Caleb Ely, a local farmer, remarked to pharmacist William Allison that it always seemed to rain on his birthday, July 29th. So far, it has rained 117 years out of the last 149.
Following Wayne Drop is the Senator Camara Bartolotta. The PA State Senator represents the 46th Senatorial District, which includes Olive Greene and Washington counties, and she is starting her 3rd term and 9th year. She sends holiday greetings to Olive Greene and Washington counties.
Next is the Greene County Commissioner, Mike Belding, and his wife. Mike is chairman of Board of Commissioners and a graduate of Waynesburg Central High School, Penn State, Webster University, and National Defense University. Mike retired from the U.S. Marine Corps as colonel in 2012.
Right behind is Greene County Commissioner and Vice Chairman of the Board of Commissioners, Betsy McClure. Betsy has 23 years of experience as a certified school nurse and has taught college and vocational technical nursing classes. She would like to thank everyone and wish everyone a very Merry Christmas.
County Commissioner Blair Zimmerman has served on the Board of Commissioners since 2012. He was also the longtime mayor of Waynesburg Borough and is retired coal miner. He is involved in several community activities.
He is involved in several community activities as well.
Next up is County Controller Amy Cree. Amy lives in Khedive with her husband Bill, a third-generation dairy farmer, and their children. She would like to wish you a Merry Christmas and best wishes for a happy and healthy 2023.
Next up, the Deputy Coroner, Marty Yoskovich, is representing the Greene County Coroner's Office and is the Deputy Coroner, a position he has held since 2018.
Next is the magical sleigh ride. We have Santa's reindeer in a sleigh with some of his elves riding along. The sleigh was built and decorated by the Dimnack family of Carmichaels. Following behind the magic sleigh ride is Magistrate District Dave Blant.
Next up is a familiar mascot just up the road in Washington, Pennsylvania. The Washington Wild Things, the mascot and baseball car are here. This past summer, the Washington Wild Things celebrated its 20th season as a Frontier League baseball organization.
Next is West Greene High School, Miss Mary Miss. Autumn Thomas is the daughter of Edward and Tammy Thomas of Sycamore. Autumn is a senior at West Greene High School. She takes honors classes in the Color Guard and the EMS program at Greene County and Technological Center. She plans to attend the Police Academy.
And next is the West Greene Marching Band.
Is in the EMS program at Greene County Career and Technology Center. She plans to attend the Police Academy as well.
The band is under the direction of Scott McCullough, Michael Bruno, Tara Briggs, and Desiree Tedrow. Student band leaders include Nash Bloom, a drum major, Noah Webster, Autumn Thomas, and Riley Black. The Pioneer Band is pleased to perform our Christmas medley for a moving parade once again. The band will be traveling to Orlando, Florida this spring also to perform at Universal Studios Park.
Walking behind the West Greene Marching Band is the Greene County Career and Technological Center Practical Nursing Program. The Practical Nursing Program at GCCTC is a 12-month accelerated program which accumulates in a rewarding nursing career. Individuals can earn from $21 per hour up to $36 per hour as a licensed practical nurse in a fast-growing field. If your heart lies in helping others, give them a call.
Up next, you'll see a cute baby face. It's the 2022 Baby Rain Day Prince, Elias Aston Calhoun. It was named the 2022 Baby Rain Day Prince. Elias is is hoping Santa visits everyone in Greene County and brings everyone joy.
He really is a little cutie, isn't he, Caleb? Dressed as the Grinch with some green on his head.
I really love the green hair, and he's just, giving a nice smile out to everyone.
Behind this little cutie is the Girl Scout troop, which is the Greene County Girl Scout Troop 80016. It consists of daisies, brownies, and juniors. The troop wishes everyone a Merry Christmas. Caleb, it's really nice to see a lot of little children out here promoting their groups, showing that they're proud of them.
Absolutely. I want to go back to the baby Grinch. It said the baby who stole Christmas on the back of the Mustang, which he is riding, and I thought that was great. But also, just in general, seeing a lot of young kids here just coming out and marching in this parade in support for their organizations.
And stole Christmas he did, I think, because he's getting lots of looks.
Wanted to note as well, walking behind the Girl Scout troop is head coach Chris Hardy of the Waynesburg cross country teams and his wife Kelly Hardy. And following them, the Greene County Fair Queen alternate. Madison McDonald was named the 2022 Greene County Fair Queen alternate and sends season's greetings to everyone, also tossing out some candy to the spectators.
Tremendous thank you once again to the Greene County Chamber of Commerce for putting on this parade today. Our corporate sponsor, West Penn Power, a First Energy company.
Next up is Lou Fox on Trumpy. A quarter horse gelding would like to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas. I heard him say, Caleb, that this is Trumpy's first time in a parade, and I think he's doing very well.
Lou Fox.
He's going from side to side a little bit, might be a little uncomfortable, but great first time here at the Christmas parade here in
We would
Waynesburg.
like to wish everyone a Merry Christmas.
The Lions Club of Waynesburg is up next. In this vehicle are King Lion Elliott Wilson and his wife Angie. Walking along nearby is Lions mascot Dr. Nate Dewar. The Waynesburg Lions Club is a nonprofit organization serving our community with the motto, "We serve." The Waynesburg Lions Club sponsors the Halloween Parade, the 4th of July celebration, food baskets, a free music concert series, The Sounds of Summer, and helps with eyeglasses for those who cannot afford them.
Would you look at this little cutie, Caleb? She is with the Machettos Performing Arts Center, and it's under the direction of Barbara Machetta and Jacqueline Warren. With locations in Waynesburg, Fredericktown, and Washington, Machettos is celebrating 64 years of spreading love of dance. They offer styles of all dance at all levels.
Help with the eyeglasses collection throughout the year. Dancing their way down.
Following behind the dancers, the Girl Scout troop number 80012 is from Jefferson and meets on Thursday evenings at the Jefferson Baptist Church, and they are a troop of daisies, brownies, and junior scouts. Their float is titled Girl Scouts Celebrate Christmas Spirit Around the World. Girl Scouts is an international organization all over the world, and Girl Scouts are sisters to each other, and Troop 80012 is celebrating the Christmas spirit from different countries.
Take this moment to thank the Waynesburg
Caleb, these dancers look very festive in their Christmassy attire. I don't know how they dance in those boots, though. I do good to walk in heels, so that's very impressive.
Going out to the Waynesburg Borough Police Force and Chief Bill Nichols. Also, a tremendous thank you to Greene County Emergency Management and Richard Police.
We also have a snowman and Rudolph. Is that Rudolph? I see the red
That
nose.
is Rudolph. That is Rudolph.
Do you think he'll guide Santa's sleigh on Christmas Eve?
The weather we've been having, I think so. It's been kind of rainy and foggy, so Santa might need him.
This is one of the borough's longest.
By the way, what do you think they have wrapped up in those gifts?
I'm not sure. They are sparkly gifts, though. What would you want them to be, Caleb, if you could open one of those gifts?
A nice scarf. I could use a scarf.
I could use a scarf also.
Well, the nice thing is, though, I mean, even though I do want a scarf, the weather is, for this time of year, pretty nice. This morning we did have a lot of drizzle and a lot of cold rain, but it's still a little cold and a little windy, but the skies have cleared, and it's really clear, and the sun is shining. Definitely a good day for a Christmas parade.
Yeah, the weather has been really nice lately, so maybe this is a preview of to how the whole December would be. Do you prefer Christmas or snow on Christmas, Caleb? Or
I love a white Christmas, in my opinion.
Me too.
The WWJD Christian Center is up next. The title of the WWJD Christian Center's float is Simply Jesus. In the midst of your shopping, wrapping, baking, and cleaning, getting ready for the Christmas season is a small baby wrapped in swaddling clothes. A child is named Jesus because he would save us from our sins. May we take a moment to reflect what that means in our lives. The true Christmas spirit is simply Jesus.
Caleb, I know you mentioned these girls before, the Girl Scout troop with the theme Girl Scouts Celebrating Christmas Around the World. I think they're portraying that image perfectly. How about you?
Yeah, absolutely. They have different outfits from different countries, also repping flags from not just America, but from countries across the globe as well. As you mentioned earlier, the WWJD Christian Center is called Simply Jesus, and somebody's carrying a flag here on the right side of the trailer saying Happy Birthday, Jesus, trying to celebrate the true reason for the season, Gwen.
Yes, the nativity scene is beautiful, Caleb. I love seeing everyone participate and bring out the true meaning of Christmas.
After everyone sees the nativity scene, next up is Washington Health System Green. It's our local community Centered Hospital offers 24-hour emergency care as well as a variety of inpatient and outpatient services. They have a strong commitment to this community and continue to improve patient experience processes, equipment, and the facility. For more information, visit whs.org/green. And the Washington Health System Greene wishes everyone a healthy new year.
Some of these candy throwers are a little hostile, Caleb. I think I almost got hit by a piece of candy. How about you?
Yeah, I've seen them flying left and right, but I think we're okay.
I think we're doing good at dodging them left and right. Here comes Junior Miss Raindrop. Abigail Yinich is your 2022 Junior Miss Raindrop. She is a 13-year-old from Waynesburg and an 8th grader at Margaret Bell Miller Middle School. She is proud to represent Waynesburg and hopes to become Miss Rain Day in the future.
Another important figure behind them, 2022 Coal Queen. Brianna Hench is your 2022 Pennsylvania Bituminous Coal Queen and is representing the King Coal Association. She is the 17-year-old daughter of Greg and Dee Hench, and she's a senior at Laurel Highlands High School and is a member of the National Honor Society, Interact Club, and Ladies in STEM. She's also a varsity cheerleader as well, driving in a really, really cool-looking old-time Corvette.
And it's very nice. You can hear them coming. This is the James D. Randolph Kilty Band. It was formed in the spring of 2013. The James D. Randolph Kilty Band, named in honor of late James Fuzzy Randolph, tries to keep Scottish pipe and drum music alive at Waynesburg University and in the community. The band is under the direction of pipe major Jeremy Alsar and drum instructor Camilo Howergy. Consisting of students, faculty, alumni, and community members, the Kilty Band is always looking for new bagpipers and drummers to join their ranks. After them comes the West Greene Area Lions Club. The Lions Club International is the largest service organization in the world. West Greene Area Lions Club has 19 current members and is always accepting new members.
Mitzi and Ariel Bailey coming down High Street next in a sweet ride in a 1936 Ford pickup which goes by the name Sassy. The Baileys wish everyone a safe and joyous holiday season.
There are a lot of cool cars today here, Caleb. I love the presents in the back. It just brings a Christmassy feel, and the longer you look at it, there's even a Christmas tree in there.
Took me a little bit of time to notice the Christmas tree.
It did
Lots of
me
presents
too. It did me too. Here is Markley May Beal, and she is the 2020 Miss Raindrop Princess. She is the 7-year-old daughter of Jason and Devin Beal of Rice's Landing and is a 2nd grader at Jefferson Morgan Elementary School. That is a nice float, isn't it, Caleb?
Absolutely. Nice chairs in there too, nicely decorated.
There's some gingerbread cookies on there. Do you like gingerbread cookies or?
I like building them houses.
I do too. I never eat them though. They just sit.
Not really.
They just sit on my counter until somebody throws them away.
Agreed. And the Greene County Fair Queen, Talia Tuttle, who is the 2022 Greene County Fair Queen. She is the 18-year-old daughter of Mary Alice Tuttle and the granddaughter of Dave and Marilyn Shipman.
You might have recognized that sound. That is Hoyle's Auto Salvage Incorporated in a fire truck. Hoyle's Auto Salvage Incorporated is a family-run business which sells used parts and buys used cars. Most of all, Hoyle supports our community, local sports teams, and events in any way possible.
Behind the big red fire truck, Waynesburg FFA alumni and supporters. The title of the Waynesburg FFA alumni and supporters float is Christmas on the Farm. The Waynesburg FFA alumni and supporters help Waynesburg Central High School FFA by fundraising and helping them with their projects if needed and in any other way that they can assist.
Next up is the Rolling Meadows Church of God. The title of the Rolling Meadows Church of God's float is Jesus, the Light of the World. The church invites you to take a journey through a bright light display showing how Jesus is the light of our world. This is a free outdoor event for all to enjoy music, hot chocolates, treats, and Christmas joy. The event takes place on Friday and Saturdays from 6 to 8 p.m. through December 23rd. Check out their flyers or Facebook event page for more details. They can't wait to celebrate the Christmas season with you.
Now, the Jacktown Fair Queen. Jordan Carvan is the daughter of Renee Morris and Daniel Carvan of Wind Ridge. She is a 2022 graduate of West Greene High School, where she competed in volleyball, basketball, and softball. She was also a part of the Peer Mentoring Club, Science Club, FFA Floral Design Club, and was also recognized as a Lions Club Outstanding Student. Jordan is currently attending Waynesburg University, majoring in nursing.
Next up is the Jacktown Fair Princess. Danica Grimm is the 2022 Jacktown Fair Princess. Danica is hoping that Santa is good to everyone. Me too, Danica. Caleb, what's one thing on your list that you ask Santa for this year?
That's a great question. Obviously, I do want a scarf, but I would say another beanie. I love to collect beanies.
Me too. I love beanies.
So we had the Fair Queen, now the Fair Princess of Jacktown. Now it's Little Miss Firecracker 2022, and that's Haley Pollux. The current 2022 Little Miss Firecracker is an 8-year-old second grader at Waynesburg Central Elementary School, and she is the daughter of Sean and Savannah Pollux, along with three sisters as well, Jocelyn, Veronica, and Natalia. Also wanted to mention Haley, when she grows up, she wants to be a mail carrier just like her dad. What an inspiration.
That is an inspiration. Next up, walking up the street is Waynesburg Junior League Football Association. Waynesburg Junior League Football Association is comprised of children in grades K through 6 from the Central School District. It includes both cheerleaders and football players and is sponsored by Embroidum.
So we see candy being thrown out. What do we see? Hershey's, Smarties, Reese's.
A good selection.
I see M&Ms. Oh, I gotta grab those M&Ms.
When you're out there, grab me those Smarties. I love Smarties.
Is that your favorite candy?
I don't think so. My favorite candy would probably have to be anything Haribo makes that's sour. But it's definitely a parade candy that I like to grab.
Following behind, Baby Rain Day. The 2022 Baby Rain Day is Hattie Ann Waite. Hattie Ann is excited for Christmas morning.
She is just too cute. Look at that little ponytail on top of her head and her thumb in her mouth. Oh my goodness. Next up is Emma Swatowski, and she is a 17-year-old senior at Mapletown High School, and she is Miss Merry Christmas Mapletown. The daughter of Lance and Rose Swatowski, Emma participates in Future Business Leaders of America, Future Teachers of America, Student Council, National Honor Society, Envirothon, and Student Forum. Her college plans are to attend West Virginia University.
Well, here's the thing. We have more than one Miss Merry Christmas. This one right behind Carmichael's High School. And the 2022 recipient of this award, Sophia Zalar, a 17-year-old senior. Her parents are Robert and Marla Zalar. And Sophia participates in NHS SADD, varsity volleyball, varsity softball, and is captain of both the varsity basketball team and the Envirothon team. She is also a member of the senior standing committee and band manager, named to the second all-section and Greene County volleyball teams. She's won numerous county and WPIAL basketball awards, as well as back-to-back state softball titles. And her plans are to attend Penn State Fayette campus with a major in biology and pre-veterinary studies.
Next up is the Spirit of Freedom float. This float is entered by the Waynesburg VFW Auxiliary. Their goal is to support veterans and their families. They strive to honor them through events and donations to a variety of projects and programs.
So we had a big red fire truck earlier. Now we have two other fire trucks from the Wayne Township Volunteer Fire Department, and it's located in Bray, Pennsylvania, and has 20 members out of the town's population of 200. The department includes 5 military members, and they are dedicated to serve as needed.
Caleb, I love seeing the people who've already went through on their floats or trucks coming back and enjoying the parade.
Grabbing up the candy off the street, too.
Yes, a lot of the dancers are grabbing the candy off the street. Next is a face you might remember, the Griswolds. The Corner Cupboard Food Bank serves their neighbors in need by way of 11 pantry agencies throughout Greene County. They are a nonprofit organization which serves roughly 2,000 individuals each month. And it looks like Caleb, Cousin Eddie, is falling behind the float, so hopefully he can catch up.
Coming up in the sweet red Mustang, the son of Jake and Vanessa Stewart, it's the baby Rain Day King. It's Isaac Stewart. Young Isaac is looking forward to Christmas and wishes everyone a happy holiday.
This nice gap in the parade is a perfect time for children to run out and get some candy that might have landed in the middle of the street. Up next is the No More Mobile float. This float is entered by the Domestic Violence Services of Southwestern PA. They would like to take this opportunity to say Merry Christmas from our house to your house. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas in Waynesburg as the season changes and we begin the most wonderful time of the year. As you deck the halls of your home, hang the holly and ivy, and wrap your gifts in pretty paper. DVSSP encourages you to take a moment to remember those experiencing a blue Christmas and a bleak midwinter this year.
Up next, For God So Loved the World, Second Sam 9 is a local nonprofit faith-based day program for adults with intellectual disabilities. Their ministry strives to serve others in a safe, positive, Christ-centered environment that develops social, emotional, vocational, and spiritual potential in all of us. And they've been a part of the community for about 10 years.
Up next is the Crucible Volunteer Fire Department, who has sent 2 trucks. Engine 64 is a 1990 Pierce with a 1250 pump and 1,500 gallons of water. Brush Rescue 64 is a 2011 model with 200 gallons of water and a 12,000-pound winch. Happy holidays from the Crucible Volunteer Fire Department.
Model with 200 gallons of water and a 12,000-pound winch. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas from the Crucible Volunteer Fire Department. We have a brief break in action. I would remind you that today's parade is being filmed by students from Waynesburg University. The parade will be able to be seen online in a variety of different ways. It is currently being streamed live on their YouTube channel.
We hope you're enjoying our live coverage here for the 2022 Waynesburg Christmas Parade here down on High Street. Gwen, we've seen a lot of different floats, a lot of different people, young and old, coming down High Street. Do you have a highlight so far of what you've liked so far to see?
My highlight definitely has to be Baby Grinch, for sure. How about you, Caleb?
I was going to say the same thing, just dressed up like the Grinch, the baby who stole Christmas. I mean, there have been plenty of great floats here, but I think that's one that has been my favorite so far.
Yes, definitely. For sure. And everybody on the streets, there's people lining the streets for as long as I can see. When we were setting up this morning, did you think this many people were going to be here today, Caleb?
No, absolutely not. I mean, it's actually a great thing because, you know, the turnout, people still love the community. This is really important to them in the town of Waynesburg and everything like that. So, and we also have behind us a Girl Scout troop, Girl Scouts of Western Pennsylvania Troop 52879, which was established in 2018. The troop leaders are Barbara Phillips and Mindy Washko. Barbara has been a leader since 2018 and Mindy since 2021. The troop wishes everyone a grand holiday season.
Up next is the Volunteer Fire Department Company 91 of Center Township, who has sent 4 trucks. Company 91 covers area west of Rogersville and has 20 members. Jack Cooper of the Center Township VFD has over 50 years in the fire service. The VFD also has an auxiliary which is active in fundraising for the department. They are grateful for the service company. Well, we are grateful for the service company 91 that provides in Greene County.
And we have all kinds of different trucks. We have a utility truck driven by Paul Cook, a brush truck driven by one of the members of the fire department, tanker driver Jordan Cook, and rescue number 44 driver by Casey Cook.
Fire trucks continue to make their way down the street. We would like to offer up a tremendous thank you once again to our corporate sponsor, West Penn Power, a First Energy company. Also, a tremendous thank you again to the volunteers who have donated their time to help line up the parade today. There's a lot that goes on behind the scenes to pull together an event like this. A tremendous thank you to the Greene County Chamber of Commerce for pulling together this year's event. The annual Christmas parade has been going on in Waynesburg since the 1940s. Our next float is a first place winner.
This next float, the Original Christmas. It was entered by the First Baptist Church of Waynesburg, located on High Street, very close to here. Sunday services begin at 9 a.m. for Sunday school and at 10:15 a.m. for worship. There are many activities throughout the week, something for everyone to do. This year, the First Baptist Church is showcasing the true meaning of Christmas with a nativity scene, 2 Corinthians 9:15. Thanks be to God for his indescribable gift.
And it looked like they had a blue first place ribbon on their truck, Caleb, so maybe they placed first in the contest. That was the best float.
It is a pretty impressive float, I will say that.
It is very impressive, yes. Coming up next is Unwrap the Magic of Christmas. This float was entered by R&V Towing and Titles, a new small business in Jefferson. They offer towing and notary services at competitive prices. Their unit is their rollback towing truck, and their theme is Unwrap the Magic of Christmas, as they remind everyone that some of the greatest gifts are not wrapped or under the tree. Give the gifts of love, hope, compassion, and kindness, and make some memories.
Now the Rice's Landing Volunteer Fire Department, a fire truck and an ambulance. This entry is from the Rice's Landing Volunteer Fire Department. The fire truck is a Stutfin, and along with the truck is their new ambulance. They wish everyone a safe and happy holiday.
Their new ambulance as well. I want to take the opportunity to wish everyone a very safe but happy holiday season.
And though, Gwen, even though we're having a really great time today celebrating all these different floats and everything, there have been a lot of ambulances and fire trucks, which reminds us at this time of year to really be thankful to those first responders who put up their lives out on the line every single day.
Yes, for sure. Because sometimes they don't get to be at home for Christmas with their families, so they just need to be kept in your thoughts and
Yeah,
prayers.
absolutely. I know people that have worked, multiple 24-hour shifts in a row. I mean, that's something that's not easy to do whatsoever.
Caleb, I see a lot of candy still on the street. Do you want to grab a bag with me after this parade is over and we can collect some for
Let's go
ourselves?
pick up all the leftovers.
I think that's a good idea. That's what I'm saying. Next up is EQT Iconics and Star Tumbling. The Iconics are a competitive cheer squad located in Waynesburg. This is the second year for the Iconics, and the Star Tumbling group has been around for 4 years. All ages are welcome, and they offer taught tumbling through extreme tumbling. Check the EQT Rec Center for additional information.
And if you can hear in the background playing All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey. Folks, you're really going to like this next float. Feliz Navidad. Get it? Feliz Navidad is sponsored by Lippincott Alpacas and Farm Store. The knitting herd featured on the float crocheted and knitted all the hats that will be donated to local charities. And they say happy holidays. And you can see an alpaca is on the float.
I love any time that they are at an event because they always bring their alpaca, and I get so excited.
Oh, this float had to be in the top 3 in the running. I know the nativity scene got the blue ribbon. But
They actually got the second place.
they got second
it's on
place.
there. Yep.
The clock, 'cause we going the distance. Never giving up, you can call us persistent. After a fact, we taking over this. We're not making plans, we're making blueprints.
It's time to start round 2. Here we go. You gon' make us switch up if you get sucked. If you're not down again.
Miss Merry Christmas from Jefferson Morgan High School. Kaylee Coneybeer is the 2022 Miss Merry Christmas representing Jefferson Morgan High School. A 17-year-old senior, Kaylee is vice president of the class of 2023, as well as vice president of the Spanish Club and SADD, a member of the National Honor Society and Leo Club, a 4-year-old member and letterman of the basketball team, and the recipient of the Daughters of the American Revolution Good Citizen Awards.
Now we have Cricket Wireless, a lot of green, especially with a walking Grinch. Cricket Wireless is a non-contract carrier offering a great price with great service. Come visit Cricket Wireless in the Tractor Supply Plaza. Season's greetings from everyone at Cricket Wireless. But I don't think the Grinch is giving a very good season's greetings, if you ask me.
I do not think so either. He is waving though, so. Well, Caleb, here comes another Grinch with R&D Waters truck. Contact R&D Waters for all of your portable toilet needs and sewage removal. Everyone at R&D Waters wishes you a safe, healthy, and happy holiday.
But I think the Grinch's hearts will grow 3 times the size this day.
Yes. Seeing all the Christmas cheer.
And also Cindy Lou Who. Coming next up High Street, the Crucible Baby Doll Supreme Queen, Cheyenne Kuntz of Carmichaels. Cheyenne is the 2.5-year-old daughter of John and Angela Conard Kuntz and has 3 brothers and 5 sisters. She dances for the love of dance and also participates in toddler time and early head start. She has a dog named Cuddles and a cat named Mr. Bellis, and she spends her time with her Uncle Jerry and Aunt Gracie. Cheyenne hopes Santa is good to everyone this year.
Next is Angel Wings Rescue, and they are here to save horses who need a second chance at life and find them a great home. The organization that began just this August is run by Barbie McMinn and is located in Greene County. Donations to help the rescue are welcome and appreciated. They would also like to say happy holidays from everyone at Angel Wings Rescue.
Speaking of rescue, the Southwestern Pennsylvania chapter of the American Red Cross helps communities prepare for, respond to, and recover from big disasters, big and small. The vast majority of these are home fires. The Red Cross provides food, shelter, help, and hope to people in their times of greatest need. Thank you, Red Cross, for all that you do.
Caleb, to answer your question about what are in the presents the dancers were carrying, one of the dancers is using her present box to collect candy across the street.
So you're saying there was nothing in there to begin with?
I guess not. It must make him lighter, so it's easier to dance with. Are you disappointed?
I am a little disappointed. I thought there would be something at least in there, but using the box wisely after that point.
Next up is the Volunteer Faith Department. This float, the VFD or Volunteer Faith Department, is brought to you by the Way Community Center of Greene County and is on an 1988 fire truck. The Way is an educational nonprofit organization that will be based in the former Belco Foods building. Construction and the mission have already begun. The Way seeks to equip each community member with an abundant quality of life, regardless of age, economic, educational, or social status.
The Miss Mon River Princess is Lila Kelly for 2022. Lila is from Sprague's and is 1 year old. She's the daughter of Frank Kelly Jr. and Tabitha Kelly. She has an older brother too, Frank Kelly III, who is 3 years old. And she likes horses and riding tractors with her dad.
Next up is Joe Arpile, Complete Auction Services, and he would like to wish everyone a happy holiday with hauling their unique rocket car. A Greene County native, Joe is available for all your auction needs. The rocket car is driven today by Dale Wildman.
Auction Services wishing everyone a happy holiday with their unique rocket car. Greene County native Joe is available for all of your auction needs. The rocket car being driven today by Dale Wildman.
We're continuing our coverage here of the 2022 Waynesburg Christmas Parade here in downtown Waynesburg on High Street. Gwen, we did see a couple more Grinches. What did you think about that?
I love the Grinch, such a classic Christmas icon. I'll tell you what though, the wind is really picking up here on High Street, Caleb.
Well, your headband is staying on pretty well.
It is. I had to fix it just a second ago, so hopefully it doesn't go flying off.
Also, I gotta say, the alpaca float from Lippincott Alpacas, absolutely quality top-notch.
Definitely. Anything with an alpaca is top-notch, though.
Exactly. Anything with an alpaca makes anything better.
It does. It does for sure. And they were actually here last night at Light Up Night as well.
Have you ever been to Lippincott Alpaca Farm?
I have not.
You have to go. It's a little bit out of the way. If you go, it's probably, I'd say, 15 minutes from Waynesburg. But you go up there, you can pet alpacas, you can go into their store. Everything is just nice and fuzzy because the fur that they have is just nice and warm and fuzzy.
I will have to do that for sure. Oh, there goes my headband.
That's all right. We're having a great time here in Waynesburg, Pennsylvania. But next up, the Waynesburg-Franklin Township Fire Company. And it was formed in 1926 and currently has 42 active members. They served Waynesburg, Borough, and Franklin, Washington, and Whiteley Townships. They have a total of 11 trucks for our parade. The first 10 are a Wagon 61-1, 2015 Ford Expedition Squad 61-3, 2008 F-350 Ford Pickup Squad 61-5, a 2001 F-350 Ford Pickup Rush 61-6, 1996 Ford 250 F-250 Ford Pickup, Rescue 61-1. And here are some of the other trucks as well. A 2000 Kenworth Rescue Engine 61-7, a 2013 Sutphen Pumper Engine 61-2, a 2020 Sutphen Pumper Engine 61-10, 2000 Sutphen Pumper Tanker 61-4, 2009 Kenworth Tanker, and a 2004 Sutphen Ladder Tower.
Truck 61-6 is a 1996 F-250 Ford pickup. Looks like representatives from the volunteer fire department are restocking on their candy so that the kids and maybe even some of the adults can enjoy some. A tremendous thank you to all of our volunteer fire departments. Continuing down High Street, it's a 2000 Kenworth Rescue, which is Rescue 61-1. Rolling down High Street behind that is Engine 61-7, which is a 2015 Sutphen Pumper. I would remind you that this is a volunteer fire company, which means its members are just that, volunteers. They take time out of their days for training and assist those who need their services, regardless of whether it is rainy, windy, chilly, whether it's a holiday season or not. These volunteer fire department members are there to assist throughout the year. Continuing down High Street, attention 61-2. We said a tremendous thank you to a number of individuals, and allow me to take this opportunity to say a tremendous thank you to those of you who are here today to watch the parade. Without you, this parade does not happen. Thanks to you, since 1940, this parade has taken place in a variety of different fashions. Admittedly, during COVID, we had to make some changes, adapt to that. But this year, proud to say we are back on High Street for the annual Christmas parade.
We're continuing our live coverage here on WCTV of the 2022 Waynesburg Christmas Parade. Gwen, we're getting towards the end of it, not quite there yet, but it's kind of a sad story. But we've had a lot of great floats today, a lot of great participants. What have you thought overall so far today of the parade?
It's amazing how many floats came out today to be part of this community event. And I want to let all the watchers know that my headband was recovered once it blew off my head. Caleb, you kind of jinxed me there, so thank you for that. But
Do you think, how did I jinx you? Did I say that it was a nice headband and then it just fell off?
You said, I'm surprised it hasn't blown off yet, and then it blew off, so.
Things just tend to happen that way. I don't know how, but it just tells you what kind of weather we're dealing with today. Although it is very windy, there was some rain this morning, but it is clear and just a little chilly, but I think it's great weather for a parade, especially here in December.
It's definitely a beautiful day for sure. What do you think about the parade so far, Caleb?
I'm really enjoying it so far. I'm sad it's coming to an end. Obviously, some of the floats were just really, really cool to see, and it just tells you how much time and dedication it takes to put those things together.
Yes, for sure. We have seen a lot of craftsmanship today, and it's just overall amazing, I think.
Awesome. Yes, and we're going to continue our coverage here of the 2022 Waynesburg Christmas Parade, and we hope you stay tuned here on WCTV.
Coming up the street now is Miss Merry Christmas Waynesburg Central High School. She is Miss Lauren Schroyer. Lauren is an 18-year-old senior, the daughter of Courtney and Joel Schroyer. She is in the National Honor Society, Spanish Club, Student Council, Prom Committee, and is also vice president of the Alpha Beta Club. Outside of school, she is a company member at Firewall Dance Theater and is on their competition team. She also works at Kiln to Table. Her college plans include attending a 4-year university to obtain a bachelor's of fine arts degree in dancing with a double major in political science. Lauren wishes everyone a happy holiday.
You might be hearing a familiar tune in the background, and this is the Waynesburg Central Marching Band. It has 60 members and includes students from both Waynesburg Central High School and Margaret Bell Miller Middle School. The band is under the direction of Doug Mason with assistant directors Kate Graham, Lindsay Parks, and Mandy Fordyce. The drum major is Lily Tapas. Waynesburg Central Bands won the 2022 Buckwheat Festival Parade, and they're playing Here Comes Santa.
And here, in fact, does come Santa right down High Street. Concluding the 84th Annual Christmas Parade, a 1925 American LaFrance fire engine from the Waynesburg Franklin Township Volunteer Fire Company with distinguished guests, Santa Claus on board. On On behalf of all the participants in this year's parade, the Greene County Chamber of Commerce would like to thank everyone for coming to High Street again this year, and we hope you enjoyed the parade. Travel safely on your way home and have a very Merry Christmas and joyful New Year. On behalf of myself and Caleb, we want to thank you for tuning in to WCTV's live coverage of the Waynesburg Christmas Parade. We want to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year and safe travels home. Thank you.